Hi there, I'm Jan Färjh and Head of Ericsson Research. Finding out how to increase the performance in our networks is what many people at Ericsson Research spend their time on. Today I will take a few moments to explain what we're doing on the radio side to give the end user a good experience when using mobile broadband. The demand for high quality and high capacity radio networks is continuously growing. We already today see an impressive growth of data traffic in our networks. And getting more and more devices into these networks and more services and applications available for the end users, we foresee that the data traffic will continue to grow. And as an end user, I would like to use these services and applications with very high quality. Taking a video stream service, for instance, I would like to see the video with very high quality without interruptions. Taking the operator's view, he of course would like to secure that as many users as possible can use these services which are available in the future. So how do we ensure that we have the needed capacity in our radio networks? In current radio networks there are still things that can be done. We can increase the bandwidth, we can use advanced antenna systems, and we can increase the performance of receiver algorithms and things like that. And that is being worked on daily in our development departments and also within Ericsson Research. If that is not enough, we can include more radio base stations or macro base stations. In reality, that means that we have a more dense radio networks, which can serve more users per square kilometer. To get even higher capacity and higher bit rates, specifically in the uplink, we need to do something more. What we can do then is to deploy another cell layer. Usually we call that micro layer or pico layer. What that means is that we get another cell layer where the users are closer to the base station. And this in reality means that the end user can get higher bit rates. Introducing this cell layer, which in reality is that we have introduced more base stations, will also enhance the capacity in the system. It is very important that these cell layers are coordinated in order to utilize the spectrum as efficient as possible. In other words, this means that the capacity is optimized in our radio networks. The transmissions from each base station to and from it and between the different base stations must be coordinated in a good way. We can do that with sophisticated algorithms and sophisticated transmission schemes. These type of radio networks are usually called heterogeneous networks. So, what's coming next? We already today have very good performance in our 3G networks, giving the end user bit rates up to 42 megabits per second. Coming around the corner is 4G or LTE, as we call it sometimes, which should give the end users bit rates over 100 megabits per second. Today we are also specifying the next release of LTE, which we call LTE Advanced. And there we are specifying transmission schemes which will give the end users 1 gigabit per second. Very impressive bit rates in a radio environment, I would say. Getting new technology into our systems, combined with the possibility to build heterogeneous networks, we believe that we can cope with the expected traffic growth in our networks tomorrow. Thank you for listening to this, and I hope you found it interesting.